Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nisrina Delisa. In this video, I will tell you about problem-based learning. The first is definition. Problem-based learning is a learning method that involves the activeness student to always think critically and always be skilled in solving a problem. The success rate of this method depends on the activeness of the student. The more actively students utilize their thinking skill, the greater the chance for problem to be solved. The second is understanding problem-based learning according to expert. According to Arendts, that is a learning approach is which students are faced with authentic or real problems so that they are expected to construct their own knowledge, develop high-level skill, make students independent, and increase their self-confidence. The third is purpose of problem-based learning. For the purpose of this learning model is improve student critical thinking skill, train students in solving a problem systematically, help students understand the role of adults in real life, and last, encouraging students to become independent and responsible individuals. 4 is syntax of the problem-based learning. 1. Explain problem orientation to students. At this stage, the teacher will provide an explanation of their learning objective and process so that students are motivated to learning. 2. Organizing students in learning. At this stage, the teacher organizes the tasks that will be given to students, for example, determining topic, text procedure, and so on. 3. Provide guidance to individuals and groups. The teacher guides students so that they can get appropriate source or reference for the problem assigned. 4. Develop and present the work of student. At this stage, student will be assisted by the teacher in preparing the result to be reported for example report, documentation, recording, and other supporting theories. 5. Perform analysis and evaluation of the problem-solving process. The teacher asks students to reflect and evaluate the result obtained, both in terms of process and method. And 6. Explain problem orientation to students. 7. Organizing students in learning. At this stage, students must find source or reference. 8. Provide guidance to individual and group. 9. Develop and present the work of student. Students make notes on the result of their investigation of the question and asks. Then the record are processed for a report. And the last, perform analysis and evaluation of the problem-solving process. The teacher guides students in analyzing their work. 5. The advantage in problem-based learning. 1. Learners are trained to always think critically and be skilled in solving a problem. 2. Can trigger an increase in student activity in class. And 3. Learners are accustomed to learning from relevant sources. And 4. Learning activities run more conducive and effective because students are required to be active. 6 is disadvantage of problem-based learning. 1. Not all learning materials can apply this model. 2. The time needed to complete the learning material is longer. 3. For students who are not used to analyzing a problem, they are usually reluctant to do it. Therefore, if there are too many students in one class, the teacher will find it difficult to condition the assignment. The last one is the difference between problem-based learning and project-based learning. Basically, the two learning models are almost the same. This is because both involve the activeness of students. The difference is that in problem-based learning, students are trained to think critically and are skilled in solving problems. Whereas in project-based learning, students are required to be skilled in managing problems so that a real product is produced. Thus, problem-based learning can hone thinking skill, and project-based learning can improve student academic result. Maybe that's all from me, and sorry for all of the mistake. Thank you.
Good morning, class. How are you feeling today? Is everyone doing good? Have everyone had their breakfast? Okay, so today we will talk about socialize. Socialize is a process where we as a human being interact with others and an attempt to fit in the society. It describes the ways that people understand societal norms and expectations, to accept society's beliefs, and to be aware of societal values. So teman-teman, hari ini kita akan membahas tentang bersosialisasi. Bersosialisasi adalah suatu proses di mana kita sebagai manusia berinteraksi dengan orang lain dan berusaha untuk menyesuaikan diri di dalam masyarakat. Ini menjelaskan cara orang memahami norma dan harapan masyarakat untuk menerima kepercayaan masyarakat serta menyadari nilai-nilai masyarakat. So, what is the functions? What are benefits we'll get if we do socialize? Is it that important to socializing with others? Nah, untuk mengetahui hal itu, Miss ingin kalian untuk mencari tahu sendiri seberapa penting bersosialisasi ini untuk hidup kita dengan mencari fungsi serta manfaat yang bisa didapat dari bersosialisasi ini. Now, I want you to make groups with 3 members for each and discuss about it for about 60 minutes. After that, every group will present their results for their group's discussions. Is that clear enough? Okay, it starts from now. So how is it? Any difficulties? Yes, Raina Huang? Yes, you can search it on Google, but don't just put it in your results letter. Discuss about it again. If you have enough validation from your own opinions or your friends' opinions about the fact you found, then you can use them in a presentation. Time's up, everyone. Have you done? Okay, I'm sure that you guys have different perspective, different opinion, condition, and different mindset. And I'm here for that. So now let's just start from the first group. Can you tell us about your discussion results? That is very interesting. Thank you so much, Leora, Ryu, and Taran. And that is it, the last group. I found it so much interesting to hear your opinions and perspectives. And most of you considered that socializing is very important to us as human beings, right? Okay, class, so I think that's all for today's meeting. I'm so sorry I can't attend the offline class today because my health is not letting me. But yeah, I hope I see you guys soon face to face next week. Thank you so much for your attendance. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.